Alright, let's get this going before it gets too hot for me to go outside. It's currently a little under 80 degrees and it's 9:30 in the morning, so I'm hoping to get out there before it hits the 100-degree mark today. The goal for today, and fingers crossed with it, is to do 4 or 5 miles. Pretty much since I've come back, I've only been doing 3 miles or less, so I'm curious to see if I can end up doing 4 or 5 miles today, if it'll be too hot, if my body will say no, but that will be the attempt. I think I've finally kind of gotten a goal put together of what I want to do. So, big picture, I'm thinking I'm between two half marathon races right now on which one I want to do. The first one is like end of November and the other one is middle of December, so there's not really that much difference in the timing of it. It's just which one do I want to do, which one works with my schedule. I meant to look last night to see if I work either of those weekends where they're happening, because that would pretty much put it out of the picture for me. But the November one it looks really fun. It's pretty much all downhill. You're running from like a higher up town to a lower one. It's not a loop, it's just a straight downhill. That one looks fun, but online, and I can't entirely tell because it has like an early 2000s website, that you're just running on the streets with cars and they don't stop traffic at all. So I don't entirely like that because I've definitely driven on those roads before and they're a bit wild and one-lane roads, and you pretty much have to either get into the other lane or like run yourself off the road to avoid people. So I would really rather not do that. But then I was rereading it the other night and it kind of looks like they just don't hold traffic for walkers, but I'm not sure. And they also haven't updated when it's going to be this year. They only have last year's race info up. It might not even be a possibility. The other one in December is a loop around a town. It's not very pretty, I don't think, but the last two half marathons I've run have been pretty much the same loop, just different start and end points, and two of them is enough for me. I don't want to see the same route again. So I'm trying to switch it up, and I think that one will be fun. It's pretty close to where I live, but I'm pretty certain I work that weekend. Either way, I'm thinking start training for that, September, October, November-ish, which gives me the rest of June, July, and August to kind of get back to where I used to be, hopefully. And so from now on, it's just gonna kind of be base training until we start the half marathon training. I did the very last run I did, went nice and slow for all of it, and then the last minute of the run, I did like an all-out sprint, which I did that back in, I think 2019, 2020 when I first started running, and I ended up getting pretty fast, so I don't know if that's what caused it, but I'm going to continue doing it. It's also really entertaining. I had a great time for that last minute, even though I felt like I was dying. But I was trying to see how fast I could get my watch to say I go. I went, I think it said 6:55, but that was like, I needed to lay down at the end. Enough word vom, and we're gonna go get our run in before it gets too hot. So let's go. Alright, I'm a little pressed for time today, so we're gonna make this short and sweet. I have kind of everything all planned out for this morning. Currently, it looks like I'm on time. I gotta go out on my run and then get back, get ready, and go to a birthday party. So it's all carefully planned out, and as of now, we're on time, so we're gonna try and keep it on time. I am pretty proud of myself for my last run. I did 5 miles. The running felt easy. It was just very hot outside. I think when I ended, it was already 85 degrees out, and at around mile 4, it was like, I would love to go home right now and just not be in the heat anymore, but I was already pretty far out on purpose. And so the only way to get back was to run back. So it was either walk home in the heat or run home in the heat. So I chose to run home in the heat. So we ended up doing 5 miles, and that's the longest I've done since I've kind of come back to running. And it's really helping me to feel like I can do it again, and it's not just all super far out of reach. So that's very good. Today's run is just going to be a quick little 30-minute run. I'm thinking around 3 miles. I'll probably end up doing like a 5K type deal just because I don't like ending on 3 miles and I'd rather end on 3.1. So that's the plan for today. Nothing really new and exciting. I keep forgetting to check my work schedule to see if I work on the half marathon day. So I'll have to look into that, but as of now, race day is still up in the air. So yeah, I'm gonna drink some coffee and then go out on my run, and I'll see you guys out there.